Hello and welcome to Rajya Sabha TV. You're watching Question Hour, the show that gets you questions and answers, especially questions asked by the members in the upper house and replies given by ministries and departments. I'm host Rajat Kain, joining with me my colleague Kriti Mishra.
Thank you so much, Rajat. And there are different types of questions that are asked in Parliament. The start questions, the unstart questions, and also the short notice ones. Now, start questions are those questions of which replies are given orally on the floor of the House by respective departments and ministries and the ministers representing those ministries, whereas unstart questions are those questions of which response is given by the government in a written format. And our show focuses on all the important unstart questions asked by the members of the upper house in the previous session. So Rajat, let's begin the show.
Well, the first question on the show that was asked by member Kamakhya Tasa from Ministry of Commerce and Industry. The member asked whether there is any proposal to review the existing laws and rules and regulations governing the tea sector, like the Tea Act 1953, the Tea Distribution and Export Control Order 2005 and Tea Marketing Control Order 2003 to meet the challenges of the times. And what are the steps taken by government to implement the laws governing the tea sector and problems faced in their implementation?
And responding to this query, the government says that the Tea Act was enacted in the year 1953 with the objective of addressing the needs of tea industry. Since the inception of the Tea Act 1953, the Act and rules and control orders made thereunder, including Tea Marketing Control Order 2003 and Tea Distribution and Export Control Order 2005, have undergone several changes. Reviewing the laws governing the tea sector is an ongoing process to enhance the effectiveness of the regulatory and developmental regime wherever felt necessary. Now, the provisions of the Tea Act control orders are implemented through Tea Board, which has various offices and human resources deployed in the tea growing regions of the country for this purpose. And joining us on the Question Hour show through virtual platform is Rajya Sabha MP Mr. Kamakhya Tasa. Sir, welcome to Rajya Sabha TV and thank you so much for joining us. So you have been raising the issue and the concerns of the tea growers in northeastern part of India, and in the last session also you raised an unstart question which was about the proposal to review the existing laws and rules regulating and governing the tea sector in India. Now, what is your take on government's response and what are the suggestions that you would like to give to the government?
देखिए, असम पूरा वर्ल्ड का 55% जो टी है, ये इंडिया का India का 55% tea is grown by Assam, whether it is green tea or black tea. इसके लिए एक्चुअली गवर्नमेंट का कुछ करना नहीं है, क्योंकि प्राइवेट टी गार्डन्स है. गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया का कुछ गार्डन है और गवर्नमेंट ऑफ असम का कुछ गार्डन है. इसको छोड़ के बाकी ऑल गार्डन्स टी गार्डन्स आर बिलोंग टू द प्राइवेट पार्टीज. देखा गया ये प्राइवेट पार्टीज वाला टी गार्डन में इन लोग खाली मुनाफा का नहीं व्यवस्था करता है. टी बोर्ड इज देयर टू रेगुलेट दिस टी इंडस्ट्री. लेकिन मेरे को लगता है अभी टी इंडस्ट्री का बहुत खराब हुआ. इन लोग को हेल्प चाहिए. टी बोर्ड वाला उसमें सब्सिडी भी दे रहा है. ये सब्सिडी नया पौधा लगाने के लिए, फैक्ट्री ठीक करने के लिए ऐसे दे रहा है. लेकिन मेरे को जो दिखाई दे रहा है इसमें टी इंडस्ट्री इंटरेस्टेड नहीं है. जो टी इंडस्ट्रीज है ये दिल्ली का बिजनेस नहीं था. इट इज एस्टैब्लिश बाय द ब्रिटिशर्स एंड उसमें बहुत पूरा असम या नॉर्थ ईस्ट खाली चाय के लिए मशहूर था. आपका जानकारी है, चाय के लिए कुछ काम करना चाहिए. जो ओनर्स है इन लोग खाली लेबर्स को एक्सप्लॉइटेशन कर रहा है. इसको मैं मंत्री जी को भी बताया, ऑनरेबल पीयूष गोयल जी को भी बताया, ऑनरेबल निर्मला सीतारमन जी जब कॉमर्स मिनिस्टर था तभी बताया. निर्मला सीतारमन जी नॉर्थ ईस्ट में जोरहाट में मेरा जो घर है उसके पास एक ऑप्शन सेंटर दिया. आप जानते हैं चाय ऑप्शन में बेचता है. तो ये पूरा इंडस्ट्री को देखना है और पूरा इंडस्ट्री का एक स्टडी करना चाहिए. मेरा रिक्वेस्ट है पूरा इंडस्ट्री का एक्सक्लूसिव स्टडी करना चाहिए और इसके लिए मदद भी गवर्नमेंट का जरूरी है थ्रू टी बोर्ड और थ्रू एनी डिपार्टमेंट. असम गवर्नमेंट ने बहुत कुछ किया है लेकिन मेरे को नहीं लगता कि इट इज सफिशिएंट. आई रिक्वेस्ट सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट टू लुक आफ्टर दिस. एंड पीयूष गोयल जी मेरे को बोला कि मैं पूरा चाय इंडस्ट्री को थोड़ा देखने के लिए मेरा मन है. पूरा इसका इतना प्रभाव है. लेकिन आपको जान के आश्चर्य होंगे क्या हम लोग वी हैव डिमांडेड दैट टी शुड बी द नेशनल ड्रिंक, उसको भी नहीं किया गया. क्योंकि टी लॉबी का कोई इच्छा भी नहीं है, वो खाली इसको दूध देने वाला गाय जैसा ही पाल के रखा है। तो कुछ सीरियस ओनर है, लेकिन सीरियस ओनर को छोड़ के बाकी मैक्सिमम 80% owners are not serious and they are exploiting the laborers and I have, मेरा बहुत इसमें गुस्सा भी है, मेरे को अच्छा भी नहीं लगता है जब लेबर्स का अवस्था देखते हैं। इसको ठीक करने के लिए हम लोग का गवर्नमेंट, जो सर्बानंद सोनोवाल का गवर्नमेंट है, उसको ओनली 4 साल हुआ है, इसमें बहुत कुछ किया। केंद्र सरकार इसका एक एक्सक्लूसिव स्टडी करना चाहिए कि इंडस्ट्री को जीवित रखने के लिए इसको अगर इसका मान जो है क्वालिटी, चाय का क्वालिटी अच्छा बने, स्मॉल टी ग्रोअर का भी चाय बाहर में बेचे, इंटरनेशनल मार्केट में इसका दाम ज्यादा मिले, प्राइस ज्यादा मिले, और इंडस्ट्री को कुछ लेबर्स लोग का जो है चाय बागान में काम करने वाला लेबर्स लोग का जो पेमेंट्स है, उसका जो ड्यूज है, उसका जो सुविधा है, हेल्थ हाइजीन, इसको भी देखने के लिए सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट का दृष्टि देना बहुत जरूरी है।
Well, on that note, thank you so much for joining us and sharing those details with us. Let's move on to the next question asked by member K. Soma Prasad, and this question pertains to the Ministry of Tribal Affairs. And the member has inquired whether the government has evaluated the performance of Tribal Cooperative Marketing Development Federation of India, or TriFed.
Replying to query, the ministry said the Ministry of Tribal Affairs has not undertaken any study to evaluate performance of Tribal Cooperative Marketing Development Federation of India, also referred to as TriFed, which is responsible of marketing tribal products through a network of its own outlets, using e-commerce and by organizing tribal festivals and artisan melas. However, the ministry reviews the performance of Tribal Cooperative Marketing Development Federation of India through regular meetings, MOU or Memorandum of Understanding evaluation, monthly progress reports. Now, on evaluation of progress reports submitted by TriFed in January 2020, following were observed. First, TriFed has a network of 120 outlets, that is 72 own sales outlets, 33 outlets on consignment sale and 15 franchisee outlets located across the country. Cumulative procurement of 3,620 lakhs was made by TriFed during current financial year in 2019-20, which is 38% more in comparison to corresponding period for the last financial year. And cumulative sales of rupees 3,486.93 lakhs was achieved during current financial year 2019, which is 28% more in comparison to corresponding period of last financial year. So quite an elaborate reply by the ministries on the query. Well, moving on to the last question that was asked by member Thota Sitarama Lakshmi from Ministry of Textiles. The member asked whether the government is aware about violation of GI tags of production of handloom varieties, the details of action taken by the government under GI and Patent Right Act, and whether government has any financial assistance or support to artisans for filing a case against the violation of GI tags goods.
And responding to this query, the government says that under the provisions of Geographical Indication of Goods Registration and Protection Act 1999, the cases of violation of GI tagged goods in the state may fall under the jurisdiction of the concerned state police only. The ministry has been providing 1.5 lakh rupees for meeting the expenses in registering the designs, products under GI Act, and rupees 1.5 lakh to impart training to personnel of implementing agencies for the effective enforcement of GI registration. Now, this is done through state government directly or through their agencies as well as textile committees in Mumbai. To promote handloom products under GI, help desks have been set up in 28 weavers service centers to create awareness about the GI handloom products. Awareness workshops and exhibitions of exclusive GI registration handloom products are also organized from time to time by government.
Well, that's it in this edition of Question Hour. Thanks for watching Rajya Sabha TV. You can catch all the programs on the online platform of YouTube as well.
Stay safe, take care, and goodbye.